my smelly friends. How are you guys? Another fragrance review for you. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Really appreciate the support with my channel and just supporting me. So thank you so much for that. But no surprise to the fragrance community, Virgin Island water, awesome Creed fragrance. This is Vacation in a Bottle. I've always said this since day one, since I've tried it, and I'm still loving it today and just really enjoy this fragrance. So wanted to do a quick review for you guys. This one came out to us in 2007. Perfumers, Olivier Creed and Irwin Creed. Notes are lime, coconut, Sicilian mandarin. For your middle notes, you have ginger, jasmine, I believe it's Indian jasmine, hibiscus, ylang ylang, and for your bottom notes, you have musk, sugarcane, and rum. So a lot kind of going on with this one, but if you guys are just looking for, you know, I think of this one as just kind of sitting on a beach, you know, in the sun, nice hot sun. You have your cocktail, your drink right next to you. You can definitely get the smells off of that. You have a little bit of suntan lotion kind of going on. It's just a beautiful vacation in a bottle. That's kind of basically what it is. Now, the older version of it, I believe it does have a little bit more coconut, and then I do have another version. This is the new version of it, and it does have a little more lime. It's a little sharper. So nothing against the new version at all. You know, so if there's like, you know, if people are thinking longevity issues because the older one's better or whatever, I don't think so. I think they both smell great. I do get a little bit better performance out of this. I don't know if it's just because it's older or not. And like I said, sometimes you just don't know, you know, if a fragrance kind of is a few years older, it always seems like it kind of has a little bit longer longevity, I guess. I don't know if it's just a mind thing or what, but for this one, it just really performs well. But getting out with the first initial spray with this one, it has a little bit more coconut in it, and it's a little bit more floral, I think. But it's still very unisex. This is probably just the most unisex fragrance there is. But you definitely get some lime in there, but it's just kind of toned down a little bit. This is more of like a creamy coconut. But again, it's not too coconutty, you know, if that's even a word, but it just comes off really nice. But like I said, you know, towards that few hours, you know, getting into it, you get a little bit more musk, and it's absolutely beautiful, guys. But it's literally like just a cocktail. You get some of that rum in there, some of that drink in there, and it's awesome. It's not, you know, a full suntan lotion smell. I get a lot deeper than that, and I get a lot more than just that, you know. I'm sure there's some clones of this one that smell really good, and I know it's all price has always come up with Creed. But for the discounted prices, you can really, you know, get some great prices now. I think, you know, in between the 120 and 150 mark for a 4-ounce bottle. Get your 4-ounce bottles now because I know they're being discontinued. So that's Creed's big thing right now is no more 4-ounce bottles or the 2.7s or whatever. I think they're going to go to 150 mils. So, but again, guys, coconut, rum, you know, a little bit of floral in there, some musk. I mean, all this kind of goes in to just play together, and it just really comes off your skin really good. Times to wear this would be obviously the hot summer heat's just beautiful. It really, like I said, just takes you to that vacation place, you know, in the tropics, and I think that's what it was inspired by anyway, the Caribbean islands and all that. So, but so place to wear, you know, obviously the beach, just like a normal nice summer day. You know, I don't work. I do wear it to work because I work a lot, so I do wear it to work. But again, it's probably not work. You know, it's not for work. It's more of like for fun. You know, it's definitely like a nice, you know, t-shirt, shorts. You know, summertime fun is basically what I call it. But I wore it for Memorial Day. We had a little get together, wore this, came off my skin really well. Performance on it. It's weird because it does have that, you know, where it kind of comes in and out. A lot of times, you know, after like 3-4 hours, you're not getting any of it, but then all of a sudden, boom, it'll come back to you, and you do get a whiff of it. So, and people do notice you, you know what I mean? It's not going to project huge, but it will project quite a bit. And, you know, that's what I like about it too. You know, Creed's, you know, a lot of them besides Aventus and a couple other ones don't really shout too much, but it's very rich. It's very, you know, when people do get close, they do smell you. You know, that's what I like about this one too. But this one, you know, I'll get into the presentation a little bit, but this one, you know, the blue cap or whatever, this one's from 2010. It performs a good strong 7 to 8 hours. And then even after a work day, I can still kind of get whiffs of it after, you know, after I get home, but it does get close to the skin after that 6-7 hour mark. So performance, it is what it is. It just smells so good. And like I said, I know there's a couple, you know, Tommy Bahama, I believe, I think I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. Like St. Bart's or whatever that one is. It kind of has that really nice vibe, and it performs really well too. And my gosh, you can get that stuff for $30, $40. So it's a good one. And like I said, there's some clones, and those smell really good. But there's something about Creeds, you know, and just like all these Aventus clones going on. I have nothing against them. I think they smell really good, and that's fine. But there's just something about Aventus that makes it Aventus, you know. So a lot of times, I hate to bring that up. I know you Aventus haters out there don't like that when I say that, but it's you know, just like with Virgin Island water, there's some great clones out there that you can get that can kind of substitute it, but it's still not that Creed quality, I don't think. You know, just something about it with the musk and the florals, whatever they use is just awesome, you know. So I definitely think it's worth the price if you can get it at a discounted price. So, but presentation is right here. Box, of course, the Creed, just standard box. Again, the 4 ounce will go away. Always look at your lot numbers and everything, and make sure those always match up with the bottles. And of course you want to make sure the paperwork and everything is all right and legit and stuff. And you know, obviously there's, I don't know, I haven't heard too much going on with fake stuff anymore, but there's probably still some fakes out there. Now the newer bottles have the sprayer. They don't have this crazy sprayer on them. They just have the regular, and I like the new sprayers too, don't get me wrong. They distribute perfectly. They're really good, but nothing like this sprayer. This sprayer is just crazy. Look at that, just long spray. I just love that. Yeah, this stuff smells so good, guys. But on the bottom, it's etched in, if you can hopefully see that, but 2010, just make sure those batches add up to, or match up to the box and everything. Of course, the caps, you know, and you know, make sure it's white. You know, there's a lot of ways of doing it, but this is the blue cap, like I said, 2010. And I'm not sure when they came out with the silver cap, but again, not gonna knock it because I think the newer version, I think this might be a 15 or 16 version of Virgin Island water, and smells great. Has a nice sharpness to it. It's not as coconutty, you know, I don't think. It's not as creamy, but it's still very nice. And yeah, but this stuff is just, it's great, guys. It's an awesome Creed, awesome summer fragrance, very versatile. You can wear it anytime. Definitely high school could wear this all the way up to, you know, in the mature scent as well. So, but it's just fun. It's a vacation scent in a bottle. I love this stuff, and thank you guys so much for joining me for my reviews. Try and make them short enough so you guys can kind of enjoy them. I don't want to get too crazy and have them too long, but so just a quick review on Virgin Island water. Like I said, we all know it, but I wanted to review it, and I just this definitely deserves some attention. It's just a great fragrance for this time of year, you know, especially so hot and humid in Maryland, and this really comes off my skin well in this hot, humid weather. So thank you guys so much again, and we'll talk to you soon.